kind of mastermind do you think the world it took in the world to convince generations and generations how to care more about what other think people think of you than what you think about you? Great question, right? Why do we care so much about what someone else thinks about us? Our actions, our mistakes, our lessons, our movements. The thing is, we care about what everyone else thinks more than how we feel about our own lives, even strangers. When's the last time you just started dancing because there was music in your head and it was awesome? So you simply didn't give a shit who was watching. What stops you from doing it? Sure, you can say, well, KJ, because I don't want to, but that's a cop out answer. Change the scenario to something you would want to do, and the answer is still the same. And it's all because we care way too much what others think. So I get the strangers at least a little bit because, I mean, after all, the real reason is because we've all spent our entire lives being taught to judge other people. What would you think if you were walking into a store and someone just started dancing to themselves, with themselves, to the music in their head? I'd personally start probably dancing with them, but that's because I don't actually give a shit what other people think about me anymore. Being judged my entire life has made that a pretty easy call for me, to be honest with you. But I do wonder why it hasn't changed for you, too. I mean, let's be honest. We are all getting judged and judging all of the time. And what does that lead to? What does all that judgment lead to? What does it really matter? My husband has a great saying when we're out and about and he's acting like a damn fool because, honest to God, I married a complete fool. And as much as he embarrasses me all of the time, I wouldn't change it for the world. And whenever others are looking at him or us, he always says, what are you looking at? I don't love you. It isn't just strangers' opinions we care too much about, though, is it? Worse than any of that, we care what the people in our lives think about us and our actions way too much. Before I continue, don't forget to like, notify, and subscribe if you're at all interested in living a happier, fuller life. With all of the negative energy out there, we all need all the help we can get. I have a question before we keep going, and I want you to think hard about this question because it's going to really matter soon in this video. So if you need to, pause the video after I ask the question to think about it. Who in your life that you know, not just assume, are living the life you want and desire, but you know without question are actually living the life you want and desire? I do not mean those coworkers you know little about and you just assume they're living the dream. I mean, you know this person or these people personally, emotionally, intimately, whatever, and they are truly, really, honestly living the life you could only dream of. Okay. The life that if a genie popped out of a bottle right now, that is the life you would be wishing for. Who? Who do you know? Right? So again, pause if you need to think about this. I asked myself this question and I found the answer when it came to my love life, but no other area. It doesn't mean that I don't love everyone in my life because I do. But loving someone, hell, even respecting someone doesn't mean I want their life. More importantly, it doesn't mean that their opinion of me or their opinion of you will get us where we want to go in life. I tell people in my workshops, you don't go to a homeless person for financial advice, even if that homeless person used to be a financial advisor. I don't feel like this is rocket science. The chance that someone in your life that is around you, that you know very well, are living the dream that you would call the dream life for you is slim. But let me be really clear. If you have someone in your life that is living your dream life, follow their advice and absolutely ask their opinion of you daily if you can. Because 90% of us are going to answer with not one person. And that means Anyone in your life's opinion of you will never help you get where you want to go. It will only hold you back so that you fully understand what part of you is being held back, keeping you down. It's caring too much about what others think and listening to the advice from anyone who is not living the life you want. I'm going to say this again. Because 99% of us are going to answer with not one person is living our dream life that we know. That means that their opinions and judgments will never help you. It will only hold you back. It will only hold you back. Okay, so I'm going to explain this in a different way. Their opinions and their advice will only give you a life similar, if not equal, to theirs, not what you're looking for. So if you ever ask yourself why patterns are being repeated in all of our lives, that's why. Because we're caring too much about what other people think who aren't living the life we want. You are creating a judgment by listening to their opinions and judgments of yourself. Your inner communication, those thousands and thousands of inner communications that you're having with yourself every moment of every day of your life. You are creating that inner communication inside of you from others' opinions of you and your life and your choices. Here's a few things that get me about this. One, no one on this planet is without failure. We're all here doing the same thing, learning as we go, and not one of us are free of wrong choices, deviated plans, mistakes, bad decisions. It's called learning and, well, life. It's called life. And two, unless someone is living the life you want, they have no actual idea how to get you there. The only thing they can ever help you get to is the life they have. Okay, remember that. As a matter of fact, it should be repeated. Unless someone is living your life the way you want, the life you want, they have no actual idea how to get you there. So the only thing that they can ever help you get to is the life they have. Say it again. Just in case I have confused you with what I'm telling you, it is that others' opinions that you're carting around and caring about how they think and what they feel are only giving you the life you don't want, not the life of your dreams. Do you think Donald Trump, as an example, makes decisions and choices based on what others' opinions are of him? Maybe you don't like Trump, but even if you don't like him, you'd certainly love his freedom of choices in life. I have another truth that has taken me way too long to learn. And it took me leaving my family, my parents, my sister for over 10 years, losing friends and bad relationships to learn. The people that truly love you, they love you no matter what you do or don't do. They love you in spite of, and sometimes even because of, your bad decisions and choices. They love you crazy, calm, frantic, angry, happy. And they don't need to approve of you to love you. They don't need to believe in you in order to truly, and you don't need them to believe in you in order to truly do what you have to do in order to believe in yourself. You deserve to believe in yourself. You're worth it. Your life is just a few steps away from being amazing. So here's the questions. Ready? Because if you want change, you have to do something to make that change happen. What do you really want your life to look like? Good question, right? Whose original opinion or what you believe would be their opinion or judgment has stopped you from going for that life you want? Who made you originally believe you shouldn't or you couldn't go after the life you want? And then lastly, do you want their life? Do you want their life? Now, I'm going to suggest something totally crazy. Totally crazy. Go do something spontaneous without giving a shit what anyone thinks. Just go give it a try. Just go give it a try. Just go do something spontaneous and frivolous without giving a crap what anyone thinks. And just be able to prove to yourself that the world doesn't, in fact, end. Doesn't end. Love and light, my friends. Have a really great day.